Tonight, on this Memorial Day, we look at an effort to make the return from war a better experience for America's heroes. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin tells us for many, the horrors of war follow them home from the battlefield. But one Marine unit reunited to fight back and help each other.
Lima Company took some of the heaviest casualties during the Iraq War.
23 Marines killed and another 37 Purple Hearts. So it was constant.
Michael Logue was 19 years old in 2005 when his reserve unit from Ohio deployed to Anbar province on the border with Syria to some of the biggest ambush territory in Iraq. 184 Marines arrived together for a 7-month tour. They spent all but 10 days outside the wire in combat and received 3 silver and 11 bronze stars.
Sniper fire, machine gun fire, RPG fire that bounces just feet away from your head and it's a dud and bounces around the rooftop with you.
On May 11th, 6 Marines were killed in a deadly roadside bombing just days after 2 others were killed as Lima Company took a break from clearing houses.
The very last house that one of our teams was clearing ended up being just a kill house.
3 months later, Logue recorded this scene from a rooftop to show his parents he was safe. He quickly became the target of an Iraqi sniper.
Got shot at by a sniper on tape.
Days before, a last-minute decision by his platoon sergeant ordering him to switch assault vehicles saved his life.
There's nothing assault about it. It's a big, large, soft target. It's aluminum. It's aluminum underbelly. I'm on the vehicle. We've got 17 Marines or so packed into it. We're sitting on about 50,000 rounds of ammunition. I see a Marine in the open. I see a fireball. It was a pressure plate IED with like hacksaw blades, and it just sliced right through the aluminum underbelly of this assault amphibious vehicle, hitting all the jet fuel, hitting all the 50,000 rounds of ammunition.
15 Marines were killed instantly. For Lima Company, combat was nothing compared to returning home. That's when their struggles began, and for some, thoughts of suicide.
There was unfinished business. We left brothers, and blood on the sand in Iraq.
Last year, 571 service members died by suicide, up 13% from the year before. Every day, 17 veterans take their lives. To address the epidemic, the Independence Fund and VA have launched a series of reunions for the hardest-hit combat units, an idea born at a funeral for a veteran who took his life.
How's it going?
16 years after deploying to Iraq, 60 Marines from Lima Company reunited in Nashville for Operation RESILIENCY, a weekend of activities, talk therapy, and healing.
Get back together with groups like this, rekindle, listen to other people's stories, and I think that's a positive experience for everyone.
Many had not seen each other since the Iraq War. They brought with them a display to honor those who were killed, including Lance Corporal Nicholas B. Erdy, who stepped off the vehicle that blew up on May 11, 2005, shortly after Michael Logue was told to change vehicles. They worked out together, breaking the ice with some morning PT, some axe throwing to relieve stress.
It almost felt like we were deployed again. It was fun. The biggest thing for me was every stressor I have in my everyday life was gone for the last 72 hours. It was like a reset. It felt great.
They did a service project painting shelters for homeless vets.
This program helps me kind of understand, hey, I'm not the only one. Because when it's you kind of think, I'm the only one going through this. But now that I realize, hey, all these other Marines and corpsmen are going through the same thing. And it helps just coming back together and kind of talking about it.
And they visited the Johnny Cash Museum, where Cash's nephew played guitar and a bugler played the national anthem, along with taps for those who did not come home. And for those who did, like Army Sergeant Brent Hoss Hendricks, an amputee veteran who took his life on the second attempt last April, 1 month into the pandemic lockdown. While recovering at Walter Reed after returning from Iraq, his mother also died by suicide. He is seen here at the White House with President Bush and Lima Company's Michael Logue, who tried to save him. At the Pentagon, Jennifer Griffin, Fox News.